Let's talk about job satisfaction. It's something we all want, right? The classic goal for a good job. But what if I told you that focusing only on satisfaction is actually holding companies and maybe even you back? Today, we're going to dig into why being satisfied is really just the beginning and how a totally different idea, engagement, is the real secret sauce for success.
So think about it for a second. Is an employee who is comfortable and content the same as one who's actively pushing the team to be better? We kind of throw these terms around like they're the same thing, but honestly, they are worlds apart. And figuring out that difference, it's a total game changer. All right, so let's start with the basics, the one we all know, job satisfaction. For decades, this was it. This was the gold standard for what a good job looked like. So what is it really? At its heart, satisfaction is basically a transaction. It's your job fulfilling your needs, maybe a few of your wants. It gives you some enjoyment, and you generally feel, well, content. You know, your paycheck shows up, the work isn't awful, the benefits are okay, the deal feels fair. It's a state of contentment, plain and simple. Here's the more formal textbook definition. But notice the language here. It's all about what the job provides for the employee. It's kind of a one-way street, right? The job gives, the employee receives. And look, that's not a bad thing, but it does put the employee in a pretty passive role. And this is the pivot point. This is where everything changes. Because being content is not the same as being committed, not even close. A satisfied employee will do their job, sure, but will they go that extra mile when things get tough? Are they invested? Not necessarily. And that little gap leads us to a much, much more powerful idea. Okay, so let's put these two concepts head to head. This is where you can really see the difference and it becomes crystal clear. Just look at the mindset shift here. Satisfaction is purely transactional. The internal monologue is, I'm content, my needs are met, this is a fair trade of my time for money. But then you look at engagement, and whoa, it's a totally different universe. That's all emotional. That's an employee who thinks, I want to help us succeed, or I feel connected to what we're doing here. They're truly invested in the outcome. It's the difference between just having a job and feeling like you're on a mission. So employee engagement, what is it? It's that emotional commitment. And it's what's called discretionary effort. That extra bit of energy and passion that people choose to give when they really care. And here's the kicker, you can't put that in a job description. You can't demand it. You can only create an environment that inspires it. So, okay, we've defined the terms, but why does this actually matter? Why should we care about this distinction? Well, because when you look at what really fuels growth and development in an organization, the answer isn't satisfaction, it's engagement. Think about it. The number one goal for any organization is to develop, to grow, to innovate, to get better. A team of satisfied employees, they'll keep things running. They'll maintain the status quo. But a team of engaged employees, that's the team that pushes boundaries, finds new solutions, and drives real, meaningful progress. I love thinking about it like this. Satisfaction is the launching pad. You absolutely have to have it. It's step one. But engagement is the rocket fuel. It's the essential bridge that takes an organization from just being stable to being a thriving, growing powerhouse. This is really the whole thing in a nutshell. Engagement is what turns that passive contentment into active, passionate contribution. It's the difference between an employee who spots a problem and thinks, not my job, versus one who sees the same problem and thinks, okay, how do we solve this? All right, so we get it. We know the difference. We know why engagement is the real prize. So the big question is, how do we actually get there? And the answer lies in shifting our mindset from just managing people to truly leading them. This right here has to be the new mantra. The goal can't just be to keep people from leaving. The goal has to be creating an environment where people want to show up and pour their best energy and ideas into their work. So this requires a completely new strategy. It's not just about the paychecks and benefits anymore. It's about moving from just fulfilling needs to actively fostering commitment, making sure people see how their work connects to a bigger purpose. It's shifting from just providing shallow perks, like a pizza party, to building real emotional investment by giving people autonomy, trust, and a chance to grow. And here's what's so important. You need both. You have to build that solid foundation of satisfaction first, before you can ever hope to build real lasting engagement on top of it. And so that leaves us with one last, really powerful question to think about. Whether you're a CEO, a team lead, or just part of a team, are you just managing a transaction, making sure everyone is content enough not to complain?
Or are you truly leading, inspiring that emotional commitment that creates a team that doesn't just work together, but actually thrives together? Because the answer to that one question, that can change everything.